waves. It's a girl and see that days. And I said it, I'm out of the bed, trying to be petty. Yeah, but I made it. Not for people who know in jail. I never changed.
Put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all of this crunch.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and we've got Javarius Ward. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Texans and the Niners on Thursday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. And tonight we start week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 62 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Stroud. Got his man down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since the Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best. This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Kuhn knocks this one through the post, and it's now 3-0 Texans. Well, that was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never give those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows getting the ball to him right away.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Niners at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And this one. Short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 21 carries, 108 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he's feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week is going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Bobby Brown collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They go play action here. Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He lost 6 there on the first down. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now a handoff working right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited. but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Stroud, that's complete to Dell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd and 9 here. Stroud sets up the play action. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now 1st down throw complete downfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Back to throw, Purdy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Stroud now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
$10-7 our score after 1. Right here. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to move back in front. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense set to regain possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Complete out to Sam. And he coughed it up. Oh, and one of the line side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 40. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. An extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and it's 21-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Houston's offense taking over again. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they try the right side here. Fighting through, he's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Stroud to throw it. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. They go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The throwing again is Stroud. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. First and 10, it's Stroud. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Okonkwo, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-17. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Got a man. That's Ayuk. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. That's Samuel caught left side. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy now to throw. And he will find his man Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play...
Touchdown 49ers! Deebo Samuel from 10 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now out comes Houston. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st down, Purdy.
Green with a catch left side. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. And it's caught. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we have to dial things back a little bit.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Now Purdy.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And his throw here is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Purdy.
His throw incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Got his man, Dell.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Texans.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Stays on his feet.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And they're going to get to it. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
That doesn't help indeed. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And even 150 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Moody good with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
2nd and 10, here's Stroud. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Texans.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And this is caught. He hits Moore. Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Moore, 47 yards. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now down to 20. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And they can't bring him down. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Flush to his right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
And the Texans 1st down.
Now Stroud. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. On first down, here's Stroud. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Stroud to the air on first and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And Stroud now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, it's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Stroud working out of the gun. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Stroud. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Moore with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans get a bit closer. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
With the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. A Cockrell holds it in left side.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Stroud. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 36 yards.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they will take a knee here. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.